There is a clip that the old heads love to use as a weapon. You know the one. It's usually the Detroit Pistons turning a basketball game into a street fight.
Mahorn gets tangled up, and here we go.
Arms in. Mahorn didn't really do anything, and all of a sudden McHale went after him. And like you pointed out,
it's Dennis Rodman crashing into bodies without an apology. It's Michael Jordan getting hammered in midair and no whistle blowing. And every time that clip hits Twitter, the comment section explodes. The league is soft. They say today's players are fragile millionaires. They say LeBron wouldn't survive the 90s. They say that the handshake lines and jersey swaps are proof of the competitive fire being gone. But here's the question no one asked. Was the NBA actually tougher back then, or was it just inefficient? Because while the rules have changed, the pressure hasn't. We aren't looking at the league that got softer. We're looking at the league that traded physical torture for mental torture. Today, we're going to dismantle the myth. We're going to prove that while the bruises have disappeared, the game has actually become impossible. Here's the first uncomfortable truth. You remember the 90s wrong. You remember the highlights. You remember MJ, Hakeem, and Barkley. You forget the survivor bias. You forget that for every Michael Jordan, there were 3 7-footers whose only job was to have 6 fouls and to use them all. They didn't shoot. They couldn't dribble. They were just hired muscle. JJ Redick got hammered for saying it, but he wasn't wrong about the depth. In 1995, if you were big and mean, you had a job. In 2024, the floor of talent had risen. If you couldn't shoot 35% from 3, switch on a pick and roll, and handle the ball, you were going to be unemployed. The league didn't get softer, it just got more skilled.
Buried, that is behind the back to Champ.
Good read right there. Jumps in the air for Blue Arrow.
Over the top, Murray, oh, the backhand.
He finally made a 3, though. Cheated way in.
Jokic going to throw it up from way.
Got it! Oh my, Nikola Jokic!
Let's talk about physics. The 90s NBA was played in a phone booth. Difficulty of the 90s was traffic. To score, you had to drive through a forest of arms and elbows. Resistance was physical. You had to be strong enough to absorb the contact and finish the shot. But what about the hand check? Old heads act like the hand check was the ultimate defense. But let's be real. The hand check was a crutch. It allowed slower defenders to stay in front of faster players by physically steering them. When the NBA banned the hand check in 2004, it didn't make defense illegal. It exposed who couldn't move their feet. It forced defenders to actually slide. The removal of physicality didn't make the game easier for the offense. It made the game impossible for lazy defenders. This rule change killed an entire species of player, the enforcer. In the 90s, you could hide a guy like Charles Oakley or Rick Mahorn. They didn't have to guard the perimeter. They could just sit in the paint and wait for you. Today, if Rick Mahorn had to guard Steph Curry at the three-point line, his career would last 12 minutes. The tough guy didn't disappear because players got soft. He disappeared because he got played off the floor. Here's the secret the old heads will never admit. Scoring in the 90s was actually easier in one specific way: isolation. Because of the illegal defense rules, teams could not play zone. They could not soft double. They either had to double team hard or stay glued to their man. Look at this clip. Michael Jordan is playing one-on-one. The other 4 defenders are legally required to stand still on the weak side. If they cheat over, whistle. Technical foul. The court was cleared out for the Stars.
And Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead.
That may have been. Who knows what will unfold in the next NBA.
Now look at today. In 2001, the NBA legalized zone defense. This changed everything. Today, Luka isn't playing one-on-one. He's playing 1-on-5. Defenses can load up the strong side. They can build a wall like they do for Giannis. Even Kobe Bryant said, eliminating illegal defense made scoring harder, not easier.
Stand in the moment, staying present. That's all the zone is. Whether it's offensive, being in the zone, or defensive, being in the zone, what that really means is that you're simply here in the present. And the only thing that matters is what's right in front of you. And the trick is, how do you do that?
The modern scorer has to solve a geometric puzzle every single time they touch the ball.
Me about this game was the way Luka attacked Jokic's defense.
If the 90s was like a knife fight in a phone booth, today's NBA is a sniper duel in a cornfield. The floor is spaced to the corners. The difficulty of today is exposure. Because the floor is so wide open, you are on an island. There's no 7-footer waiting behind you to clean up your mess because he's out at the 3-point line guarding Chet Holmgren. This is called hunting. In the 90s, you couldn't target a weak defender easily. Today, LeBron James will run the same play 15 times in a row just to force your worst defender to guard him. The mental exhaustion of being hunted is something the 90s players never faced.
Look left, pass right. Come on now.
He's at the park right now. He's out there playing around.
And then, the pressure you can't see. In 1990, if Patrick Ewing had a bad game, he only read about it in the newspaper the next morning. Today, if Ben Simmons passes up on a dunk, he is a global meme within 30 seconds. The scrutiny is 24/7, 365. The psychological armor you need to survive in the modern NBA is just different. You aren't just fighting your opponent. You aren't just trying to win games. You're trying to avoid the internet.
Keontae George knocks down the triple. That's the game winner in double OT, landing at number 9.
So, let's settle the debate. If you put Michael Jordan in 2024 with wide open lanes and no hand checking, he averages 45 points a game. He would feast on the spacing. But if you put Steph Curry in 1990, he would run those heavy centers off the floor until they started vomiting. Greatness adapts. The league didn't get softer. It just got smarter. It realized that watching a wrestling match wasn't as exciting as watching true skill. The 90s tested your chin.
And Shaquille.
The modern era tests your ankles and your mind. It's not soft. It's just different. So pick your poison. Do you want a bruise on your chest? Or do you want your ankles broken in 4K resolution on national TV? Either way, you're going to lose. Thanks again for checking out the latest Game Changers video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It truly helps us out. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, and definitely let's get those comments going. Do you miss the 90s? Do you prefer the rough, physical game? Or do you enjoy watching today's superstars with the most skill we've ever seen? Either way, thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you in the next one.
There is a people. Mahorn didn't really do anything, and all of a sudden McHale went after him. And like you pointed out, Skippy, if you don't really like it.